What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Redcat Live. You know what it is. It's that one show where we talk about this, talk about that, talk about nothing, but we're here and having a good old time. Hope everyone's having a good week ahead. Let me make sure something here. Save, okay. Let's see where we're at here. What's going on, Mr. Francisco Garcia? Appreciate you. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We got Rad Raff. What's going on, brother? Appreciate you. We got Edward Hargis, always representing Dunlop, Tennessee. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Rad Raff, you were first, bro. I see it. Claiming it, bro. It's all you, bro. The Unknown 714, what's going on with your Red Wolf? RC, what's up? What's up? Appreciate you. We got Gino, what's up with you, man? Appreciate you out of Pueblo, Colorado, man. That's what's up, man. What's going on with everyone? I hope everyone is having a great week so far, enjoying the vibe, having some good times. Whether you were at a Lowrider show, whether maybe you went out crawling, maybe you were out this weekend bashing your vehicles out and having a good time, maybe breaking some good stuff. Because, I mean, it's not bashing unless you have some kind of carnage and breaking something, right? So whatever it is, drop it in the comments. I want to know what you got into this last weekend. What was the vibe like? Unfortunately, today is my first day back into the office, guys, so I'm going to be a little bit off kilter a little bit. Was out taking care of some family stuff, and but now I'm back, and unfortunately did not have enough time to get caught up on a lot of things that I was trying to prep for today's episode. So I'm going to preface this by saying I had a game plan for today's show. And due to, obviously, the logistics of family needs and being in the hospital this last week with family, I just was not able to sharpen up my knives, so to speak, for today's episode. So I do appreciate you guys hanging out with me. It is going to be kind of more of a laid-back vibe today. And I will hint you guys something that I might be working on to see if you guys want to see a little bit more of it as well. So, oh, Cody, hey, what's up? Join us, please, bro. No? Okay, appreciate you. Thank you so much. DNA Records, what's going on with you, man? Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Of course, we got the none other than Shake Kick. What's going on, man? Appreciate you as well. Taco Tuesday was yesterday. You're right. We got Todd. Todd, what's up with you? Appreciate you. Pierre Stern, always representing Germany out here. Appreciate you as always. Hasn't missed a show all year. And, of course, close second, maybe even tie for first. We got none other than Mr. Chris Stanley, always holding it down. He's out there in Stockton, California, holding it down for the folks off of 99. East Hammer Lane. What's going on with you, man? We got Todd saying first time here. But I think I'm going to like it. You know, normally we have a lot of stuff, a lot of context that we like to go over. Todd, unfortunately, like I said, today just – it's on me. It's my bad. Just couldn't get ahead of the things I wanted to get done for today's episode, unfortunately. We got David M. What's going on with you? We got Jesse Hernandez. ¿Qué onda, Vato Loco? Appreciate you, homie. Yes, someone's going nuts on the mechanical keyboard. He's over there just tapping away. He's actually responding to you guys, believe it or not. He's having a good time with y'all. So that's Mr. Redcat himself. He actually wears the big Redcat head. He's the unknown figure. You know, he's mute. He does mime work too. So like he's all about it, having a good old time with it. Brandon Eckride, what's going on with you, man? Represent Indiana. Appreciate you so very much. Let's see. Devon Williams, I see you, man. Appreciate you as well. Jacob, 100%, man. Family first always, right? And thankfully, I work for an amazing company that when family is needed, needs you, you know, it's like, hey, just handle family, that's first. And that's always a blessing in itself. But I wasn't going to not be here today, you know, if everything's good and safe now, I wasn't going to miss today's episode, at least to be here and continue this continuity with being able to be on live with you guys and share this ugly mug that you guys like to come back and see. I don't know why. I think you guys use my videos to like detour people. I'm sure a lot of you guys have the TV sitting in front of your, you know, doorstep so that like when solicitors come over, they see my face and they just run the opposite direction. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. It's a vibe. Martin Lara, what's up, homie? How are you, bro? Appreciate you so very much. Martin Lara and the whole delegation crew actually had a really good show this last weekend. I had some video content that I was trying to work and cut up, but they sent me close to like 30 minutes of video content that I just was not able to cut up in time. But I do have some pictures I'm going to share with you guys of the event, at least as far as the winners are concerned. So stick around for that as well. Blue Dooley 4x4, appreciate you so very much. Thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you, Gino. I appreciate it. Absolutely. Gist of it is Saturday morning, my father had an episode collapsed in the kitchen and unfortunately had a cardiac issue. They had to put some stents in some arteries to get that squared away. And thankfully, everything is good so far. So I feel a lot more relaxed and here in the moment and here with you guys. So I appreciate you guys so very much. Ronald Johnson, what is my favorite Redcat lowrider? My favorite Redcat lowrider has not been yet released yet. That's a bagged Prius. I keep asking them. I'm like, Prius, at least 4 pumps, and it already has a battery. So like, lipo, but they laugh at me like as if that's not as cool. I don't know. I think it's cool. Would you agree, Ronald? Like, what do you think? Now, honestly, my favorite so far. Honestly, I love the 64. Love the 59. My 59 body in general, the 59 I think was one of my most favorite ones so far, just based on the way it looks. But I think until we did the 65 is now my really close second, just because of the body. I'm more of a big body type of fan when it comes to the GM cars. Nitro, what's going on with you, man? Appreciate you. Thank you so much, Todd. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for the kind words. Shea Kick, other than the mini truck, will you reject the fact that another lowrider RC vehicle is coming out this year? There could be a possibility. There's a lot of things in the works. It's just a matter of whether or not it can make it here in time. The goal is always to at least drop something every year. And last year was, no different. We were able to drop 2 products with the 63 and the 65 last year. And, hopefully we can keep that same thing going this year. There's a lot of things in the works as we speak, both on-road, off-road, Basher and Nitro Submarine that they won't do, that I keep asking for. But yeah, there could be potential for something later down the road. I just don't know if it's going to be here in time and where they're at. Lately, I've not been allowed in engineering. I've been told I'm no longer allowed over there because I have a big mouth and I like to run it when I'm in here and I go, oh, shoot, what about that? And then it's like, Oscar, you're fired. So, and then you guys have to like advocate for me to get my job back. And then it's a whole thing. And I just want to thank everyone that signed the petition 6 times last year to get me to come back, 6 different times for leaking things. You guys are awesome. My wallet really appreciates it. So thank you guys. And Neil, what's going on with you, man? Appreciate you out of Texas. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Devon Williams says, I am thinking about buying a Redcat Lightning race car. They're fun little cars. Believe it or not, the Lightning, the STK version, is actually really popular amongst STEM programs across a lot of different states. We actually work with a lot of STEM program schools that use them for their own little races that they do, where they actually have the children work on them, build them for a race series that happens. And they're very popular for that because of their inexpensive price point for fun factor. Parts usually are readily available that we keep in stock on them. So that for what they are, they're actually a pretty fun little car for that type of purpose for sure. Jacob Eckhart, are you? Oh, appreciate you, man. Thank you. Skunks, what's up with you, man? Appreciate you. Robert Campbell's in the house. Nitro Pimp. Oh, man, I appreciate that. You know what? I think the beard should have its own show, right? We should just like take it off and who knows? Maybe, just maybe, as we get closer into November, right? Because we have like No Shave November. I might do a campaign where we'll put a link up, maybe a couple of weeks leading up to it to see if we can gather up donations. I need to find out what is, Devin, can you do me a favor? No Shave November. Can you tell me what that organization donates to by chance? We're gonna see if Devin can find some information on No Shave November.
cancer education,
prevention
programs, and patient support services.
Okay, all right.
The American Cancer Fund is one of the main beneficiaries.
Okay, so No Shave November is definitely something that pertains to cancer awareness as a whole. I'm going to say this right now. If I want to know what you guys think. If I were to participate in No Shave November, and I mean, obviously it's already big and I don't touch it, and I were to shave my beard off live, would some of y'all be willing to sponsor me in that? Just throwing that out there. I know it's a big thing. My family's going to hate me for it. I'm going to hate myself for it too. But would that interest you guys to do something in November? Just throwing that out there. Crap, no, November's SEMA too. I don't think I want to lose my beard in November because that would be really weird to be in Las Vegas with like a baby face. But let me know in the comments. Let's see. Jesse Hernandez says, we finally bought a hauler, so waiting on the ice cream 3-wheel to come out. Okay. Oh, like a paletero cart to join on with it. Brandon Eckwright, you know, I don't know, man. I keep asking about this submarine. You know, I decided that I don't want to go nuke. So I started asking for nitro because I figured like, you know, become a little bit cooler because we go nitro or we go nuke, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it's could be dangerous. Hydrogen, maybe, you know, you never know because it's in the water. So it's replenishing power always because it runs on at least the particles in water, some of them. So, I mean, it could be that. But I mean, I'm asking for it. If you guys think it should be a thing, let me know. Jesse, any discount code? Want to get my son a Valkyrie? None at this time. No sales that I've been made aware of at this time. But hopefully, I mean, we generally sometimes do have a sale sometime around this time of the year, a spring savings sale we did last year and the year before. Haven't heard anything this year so far, but that could always change. I could literally come in tomorrow and the powers that be may say, you know what? We're doing it. So you just you never know. But nothing that I've been made aware of in the near future. I appreciate all the prayers, guys, and all the good thoughts, man. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. And Eric, you get it, bro. Bagged Prius would be legit, right? Imagine like just, you know, like a little Prius action. Maybe sitting on some Vogues, some mustard and mayos, some spokes. You know what I'm saying? Right. Nitro Pimp says a Prius lowrider seems reasonable, as does a 115 scale lowrider. I think we should go even better. I think we should go like 1/50th, if that's a number of scale. We should go like that. Like micro machine hopper. Oh. Put a pin in it. I think I just figured out our next patent. A micro machine size hopper.
That'd be cool.
Just saying. Madrigal's got some turntables. What's going on with you, man? Represent the 831. I appreciate you so very much. Jacob Eckrott agrees the 59 is the coolest lowrider that y'all have, in my opinion. I agree. The body was definitely my favorite so far, especially when we launched and we did the Jeffries edition collaboration with Jeffries, that color combo, the black and red, with his, you know, with his wheels on it as well. Just a really good collaboration, I feel, with that. And they sold out in record time, I think just a little bit over 48 hours total for all of those. I mean, what more can one ask for in that sense, right? Always good to have her wallet, Redwood says. Absolutely, bro. Mitch Miller, I'm with you, man. I'm still waiting on a sled too. 49 Merc, that'd be awesome. Nitro Pimp, yep, exactly. STKs are awesome. 110 on-road race cars. You have 7 of them? Wow, bro. I need, Nitro Pimp, I think you need to take a picture of these 7 and you need to send it in to support@redcatracing.com so I can post it up on the interwebs for people to see. John Johnson, what's going on with you out of New York? Appreciate you so very much. We got East Tejano RC. ¿Qué onda, carnal? Appreciate you so very much, brother. Oscar, you promised us a Ford Probe on a Monty chassis. Yes, and it's got to have Alpine audio stickers all along the side of it, right? Chavez. So we were waiting for these things to arrive. They're supposed to be here sometime late last week, sometime this week. Still waiting for these bad boys to arrive, but we are getting close. We do see them in tracking. They should be here hopefully any day now. So hopefully what I do recommend is go to our website, click on the actual product itself, and it's going to have a black box with white text that's going to say notify me when available. Click that link and you'll be able to be notified as soon as we scan them in so that you can order one. And I'm not sure. I do believe we'll have all three colors available, the orange with the white top, the light blue with the white top, and then the classic metallic blue as well. Brandon says, I'd be down for a fifth scale lowrider, bro. I don't know if it's a fifth scale lowrider, I might sit on it. You know, like I might have to like, if this was 350-pound Oscar like 3 years ago, I would say it's a bad idea. But at 192-pound Oscar, I think I can do it. I might be able to just get into that little thing and like mob it around. I mean, I'm not that tall. I think I'm like at 4'7" on a good day. I'm kidding. I'm 5'6" on a bad day, 5'7" on a good day. It just depends on whether or not I'm mad or happy. IG says, man, I just pulled the trigger and copped a 63 Impala. Love it, but the parts hard to come by out here in the West Coast. Any word when we have upgrades available on Redcat? So it depends. So like, what are you looking for specifically? When it comes to parts from us, obviously what we have is what we have. We try to keep in stock inventory, you know, gold stuff, the chassis, trim kits in that sense. We should have more trim kits, I'm assuming, arriving hopefully soon. They are on order, as well as the bumperettes that we offered not that long ago as well, the bumper guards in that sense as well. Wheels, you know, obviously we offer the Daytons, we offer the single stage, the one-piece spoke wheels now available in gold and chrome. You can always go to Jeffrey's and buy some of his wheels as well. DeSantis, DeSantis, I believe, he has his own wheels. RC Hop Shop, Skunks Hobbies has some. RC Custom Lowriders. A lot of different manufacturers or people are offering a lot of parts. My thing to you is head up over to the page, the RC Redcat Lowriders page, and you'll see a lot of stuff that's being offered. But a lot of other vendors out there, sometimes even the local hobby shops, if they're really in tune with the lowrider scene, if it's really popular in the area, they also may stock up and keep a lot of those things in stock as well. Ronnie Houston, is there anything on upgrades? I have not heard anything as of this time yet. I know that there's a lot of wants, a lot of needs for it from what I've been seeing, as well as just main parts like the wheels and you've been asking about a link, like a steering link for them as well on previous episodes, which I'm trying to get some more information on those as we go as well. But nothing aside from that I've been made aware of. Red Wolf, you just cut your beard off too? Oh, dude. Nitro Pim, what? Says, I would donate $500 if you shaved it for charity. Bet. Okay. Oh, man, don't say that because now I might be held to the fire on this. It's going to be like this. You're going to see me with nothing. Monster Parts, 124 scale lowrider. Ah, dude, that'd be small, man. Just size-wise, how to put everything in there, that'd be a tough one. I don't foresee if one were ever to be created, I don't see it working that great as far as packaging. By packaging, I mean not what it comes in, but I mean all the electronics and the sizing of things that would have to fit into a small chassis with moving parts and so on. I feel like it would be, if something were to be done in any form of a smaller scale, it has to do the product justice, I feel, to make it worthwhile doing, right? Like functionality wise and performance wise, I feel. But you never know. I mean, evolution of electronics are going crazy and so on. It's just a matter of obviously knowing where these electronics are coming from and the impact that's having on a global market that could, you know, change the way we're looking at the way things are being made, of course. Mark Tulak, will the mini crawler ever come Brussels? You never know. There's been a lot of evolution with electronics in recent, I want to say the last year to 6 months, and even a little bit more before that. But there's been a lot of evolution as a whole when it comes to electronics, sizing wise and everything. I mean, it could be potential. And you know what, Mark, you mentioning it on the show could spark an idea that might make someone go, you know what? Let's do that. That's doable. So, thank you for that comment. You just never know. I really appreciate it because I always feel like us as a community, as an RC community, especially when it comes to Redcat, we really like to follow the norm of what our community wants from us as well. And if there's a way that we could do it and it makes dollars and cents to make it happen, yeah, man, I would love to see something like that happen in the future. So not that I'm aware of, Mark, but I love the way you're thinking. Thank you so much for that. Keith and King, good afternoon. I hope you had a good chance to check out my 59 Impala and my 63 Impala. I kind of went the retro rod look. Okay, I see you, Keithan. I think I have seen it. You have a 65 brown one, right? If I'm not mistaken. I think, Keithan, did we post it? I think at one point on social media, if I'm not mistaken. Remind me, just in case. Prius, yeah, the bags would definitely be louder than at least the blow off valves, right? The release valves for the air would be louder for sure. Don Galindo says he's got a couple 59s available. So guys, head up Don Galindo, Galindo's Bike Shop. He still has some available at his store that are available for sale because obviously the 59 is no longer available on our website either. Jacob, see, I like the way you think. I knew me and Jacob were going to be best friends, bro. The sub needs to be nuclear. You got to have a sense of venture when it comes to refueling it, right? There's a little, get my suit on, a little plutonium action in there. You never know, 1.21 gigawatts, and let's go, right? Red Wolf, you get it, bro. He still has his Jeffrey's 59, number 102 of 1,000. So I love that, man. I actually have 0 of 1,000, believe it or not. I don't. We here have it. And I was able to get Jerry to sign the chassis for it as well. It was the movie card that we used to make the video for that product. And it's the 0 car. The body did get scratched bad. There was an accident, but it's been all freshened up. It's put away and it's here. But no box, obviously, but it is signed, at least on the chassis, from him. Bonafide, what's going on with you? Thank you for hanging out with us. Monster Parts, I used to write for Super Street. I have so many ideas for cars. I love it, man. Thank you so much for that, Monster, man. That's what's up. That's a great accomplishment too, bro. That's awesome. Canon Music, I didn't miss much. I wish I could say, dude, you missed the most coolest thing ever, but you didn't miss much. Just a lot of banter back and forth with the community, having a good time. Craig Wegg, what's going on with you, man? Appreciate you. Thank you for coming on back out of Alberta, Canada. Our brothers in the north. I love it. Chris Stanley, you see, bro, I weighed 430 pounds. And you're down to 250. Congratulations, bro. That's amazing. Listen, there's nothing weirder to me than having a memory come up of a previous show I've done many years ago. And I'm like, who's that guy? That dude. That's me. Whoa. Like it's a trip, so I get it 100%. Nitro Pimp, get it, bro. It says the Nitro Pimp collection is over 500 rigs, and about 35 of those are Redcats. I don't like that percentage though, bro. The percentage needs to be like 80% to whatever else. I'm just kidding. No, man. I'm just happy that we're even in that realm of your vehicles that you choose to utilize and play with. So thank you, Nitro Pimp, for sharing with us. Jacob, I agree. And I mentioned this as well. The team has seen this comment a few times. I would love to see a series of 20-inch wheels, some blades, some spokes, kind of bring it back. Remember like the Niche, Niche wheels that we used to find on the back of Lowrider magazine, just a lot of different variations. So I agree with you. A 20-inch would be very cool, specifically for the bigger body vehicles, right? The 26s are just a little too So the 20 inches would be a little bit nice, I think, as far as aesthetics. So I'm with you there. SB, they didn't let me in the Redcat Facebook page. Well, make sure that you answer all of the questions. That's important. And make sure you have a picture in your profile. If you have a very recent page that was just recently open, let's say that it says it's only been open for a few weeks, odds are we're probably not going to let you in because unfortunately we do get hit with a lot of spammers. And that is one of the things that it filters out immediately. So if you are one of those people that, hey, you still feel you're legitimate, you can always reach out to support. Let us know, hey, this is me. This is my handle. I am a legitimate person. I'm trying to get in, and we'll make sure that we get you in right away, bro. But yeah, it's been really bad lately. A lot of spamming in the groups has been happening, and it's been something that's been really unfortunate. It really ruins the experience for a lot of folks in there. So SB, I do apologize that you kind of fell within that realm. I don't know which one of those avenues might have affected you in being allowed in, but definitely make sure you answer all the questions. There should be 3 questions for that group that you want to answer, completely answer, and agree to the terms of the group. And we should be able to let you in if everything else is correct. Let's see here. Yes, electronics are really going crazy lately. It's wild. So, but you know, we're not here to talk about the downside of pricing of electronics because we're here to have fun with it. We're going to have a good time. This is a good, fun area, you know. But I'm bummed out too. No, I'm not gonna lie. It's hard, right? It's hard when you have things. That's why I used to get in trouble for buying so many electronic parts in RC cars. I have so many kits that I need to build at home. I have so many ESC servo combos thereof that I can build honestly for the next 2 years and not be hit by anything that's going on globally speaking when it comes to, you know, monetary tariffs and stuff of that nature. But the reality is that I've stocked up, so I can do that. But that's not the case for everyone. So I understand that right now it's kind of a weird time for a lot of folks starting just getting into the hobby and the impacts that the hobby's having on everyone. So my best suggestion is enjoy the hobby for what its intention is and try to find a way to decompress. Use the RC hobby as therapy to enjoy with a loved one, with a friend, and make memories. I think that's the most important thing that anyone can do at any given point. Way Momo, thank you so much for sharing, bro. I really appreciate you. Let's see here. I'm going to squeeze on forward a little tiny bit. Yeah, so technically there are 101. Well, technically there's 1,000 that were sold, and then there's the car that was used for movie, which is why I put 0. So technically there's still 1,000 because this one's not 1,001. It's 0 of 1,000, if that makes sense. But I see what you're saying because you add the 1, and I'm really bad at math, and unless I'm barefoot or wearing sandals, because I don't know how to carry the 0. So thank you, Cam. Appreciate you. Let's see here. Eddie Vigil, what's going on with you, man? Pearson says, I'll take the scratch body. Actually, you know what's funny is it's here. I can't do anything with it. More than likely, it's probably going to have the top chopped off of it at some point for something. I know that one of the bodies that we used during that, actually no, that scratch body is on a chassis that one of our employees uses on his Drifty 9, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see here. Guys, you guys are awesome, and I love the comments. You guys just make this fun, honestly. Thank you so much. Bonafide the Fool, it's tough. I will say this. If you guys are in a group that is ran by Redcat, it's a Redcat group, and you're dealing with someone that is being a scammer, the best thing you can do is report the content. There's 3 little dots on every single post when people post, and you can report the content. That's the quickest way to allow us to see it. We are managing so many different pages. We use, people here in-house that look at the page. There's roughly around 6 people that manage it. And then there's also a third party that we hire to help us out with it, because obviously at some given point, we all have to go home and have a break. So if you are dealing with something of that nature, my thing is report the content. We try to catch everyone as quickly as possible, but there's just a huge influx of people. And there's people that are taking over people's pages, personal pages, and going into groups and then taking photos of other people's stuff and sharing it as if it's their own. So that's the first telltale sign. Me being, as photographic as I possibly can with memorizing people's cars. If I see someone's car, I go, that's not real. I've seen that picture before. I may not remember every single picture that I've seen, but I tend to pick them up fairly quickly. But that's the best thing I can recommend is report the content. That's the first thing we can do so we can look into it and try to remove that person as quickly as possible. So thank you, Bonafide, for that question. The shop wants that 118 bed dancer, man. I don't know if that'll ever be a thing, but you never know. Never know. A 118 RDS, okay. That I can get behind for sure. Let's see. Monster parts, 100%. There's a lot of awesome bodies out there. There's some folks that are making all kinds of different bodies. Someone actually made one that's my favorite body ever, which is a 1972 Cutlass. I've said it on here a few different times, and it's definitely a body that I want so bad because it was my first car. But yeah, there's so many great ones out there. The amount of awesomeness that people can do with prints nowadays is getting better and better, and it just goes and goes. So hopefully we can make that happen. So I love it. All right, guys. So let's see. No, Monster, I've not. Oh, well, maybe I have, but I feel like I have. I see so many cars, guys, and I'm so sorry, Monster. But yeah, share with me some pictures just in case. I might look at it and go, oh, I recognize it. It's one of those things. So, all right, guys, we'll check it out. This last weekend, Delegations RC hosted their annual show. And of course, in good fashion, they brought in great smiles. I'm going to share with you guys a couple pictures that were shared with me. There was some video content as well. Just was not able to get everything cut up because I was spending a lot of time hyper-focused at the hospital with my dad. But again, as I mentioned, I'm here. So let's get some of these photos shared with you guys. A lot of great folks, a lot of good times. They had a hop-off going on. There was vendors there. The people came from Vegas that I saw, from Northern California, Southern California, even though it wasn't Southern, but I mean like even Southern, from San Diego. Some folks from Arizona were there as well. So let's take a look at some of the pictures that were shared with us already. Martin Lara, obviously one of the headers of Delegations, was there with his crew, handing out trophies to everyone that was there, just kind of making smiles and memories happen. So big shout out to him, the entire Delegations crew, his family who participated in making this happen. His better half was there with them throughout the entire day, and so on. Obviously, a lot of folks came out, a lot of good times, a lot of different clubs. I want to say I saw folks representing from Drop Zone was out there, Block Boys Delegation. Obviously, it's their event. Team Yonkis was out there as well. Cesar C's GMB was out there. I saw him out there as well. There's Brandon Allen right there, Mr. Superman himself, helping hand out some awards. I love it, man. This is the kind of vibe that I'm always into when I look at these shows. And like I always tell you guys, whenever you have an event that's happening in your neck of the woods, please share with me this content so that I can share with you guys. If you guys don't share it, Drop Zone, thank you so much, Marshall. Thank you. I saw Drop Zone was there as well. So yeah, a lot of great people out there having a good time, a lot of good smiles. People were barbecuing next to their, easy ups. It was just a good time from what I saw. So I love the vibe. I can definitely appreciate it. You had the littles enjoying the scene, adults enjoying the scene, a lot of awesome Redcat products with a lot of great stuff being done. You had the cars that were at SEMA, as SEMA build-off winners. Seth Carranza's car was there. Joel's ice cream truck was there as well on display, if I'm not mistaken. So a lot of legacy when it comes to what was on display, as well as the street scene as well. So big shout out to every single one of you guys that were a part of this event, whether you were just there participating, supporting, or whether you were just there to enjoy the scene, maybe help set up. Like all of you guys, it takes a village to make events like these happen, no matter where in the United States you're at. If you're on the East Coast or West Coast, it's all a vibe. And I just want to say that I personally appreciate every single one of you that makes this happen. from all the ins and outs. Hosting an event is never easy. Being able to be everywhere is not easy mentally to deal with, but I feel like whenever you face adversary to host an event, making sure that everyone that arrives is having a good time is important, that everyone is heard and everyone is seen and enjoyed. I think that's what it's really ultimately all about, you know? So guys, I can definitely appreciate it. I love the vibe. Hopefully you guys are able to, you know, participate at a local event that might be happening in your neck of the woods. And as I mentioned, if you have pictures with me, please share them. Big shout out to Alfonso Ishida. He actually shared with me a bunch of stuff as well that I was able to compile a video of, just not able to get caught up in time. So big shout out to delegations, everyone involved, everyone that made it out to that event. Thank you so very much. You guys are all awesome. And I can't wait to see what else is in store. In fact, speaking of, there is an event that you guys should know about that did get delayed that I was informed of late last week, but I want to let you guys know I've been talking about this event for the last couple weeks. And hold on a second. Actually, let's see. Oh, perfect. The shop. I'm actually going to talk about that here in a little tiny bit as well. So thank you for bringing that up. Martin Lara says, yes, sir. It was one for the books. We had Mob Ties, Never Too Much, Block Boys, Santa Ana CC, Majestic, Nuestra Vida, Poncho, Armando Flores, and the whole community was showing out. Thanks to all of you. Also, Moras RC, RC Addicts, and Team Yonkes, just to name a few. So all of you guys, there you guys have it. Big shout out from Martin himself, the host of this year's event with his crew. Obviously, they were out there making smiles happen, and that's what it takes sometimes, right? So I love it. I love it. Let's see here. All right. Monster Parts. The best way you can share things with me, brother man, is email anything to support, SUPPORT, at redcatracing.com. And just let them know this is for Oscar, and they'll just forward it to me directly internally. So obviously, guys, like I mentioned before, that was this event that just happened this last week. So big shout out to everyone involved. Thank you again. This event, though, I'm going to share with you next, has been delayed, and we will update you guys on the new, latest, and greatest when it comes to this event. The Best of Show Custom Car Show, sponsored by Chip Dog RC. This event has been delayed, so just so you guys know, we'll get more information on this one. It was originally going to happen April 13th, this coming weekend, but it's been delayed, and we'll get you guys more information as we go. Let's see. So, guys, let's see here. Great. This is awesome. Like, so I'm in there, and it's like, I need you to log in again. Please tell me they made me lose my place. Don't you love technology, guys? Technology is great. Technology is awesome. All right, where were we? I feel like we should tune in the all right. Next up is going to be let's see. Here we go. Next up is going to be Vajotos Sencow Showdown RC Car Show, hosted by Nuestra Vida. This event's going to happen later this month, Saturday, April 26th at Moony Glow Park in Visilia, California. Cost for this event is going to be $10 per RC car to enter in. If you want to sign up, you're also going to want to get general admission into this event. The link for general admission is in the description of this video. It is an eventbrite.com link that'll take you right to it so that you can get into the event itself, and then obviously pay your $10 per car that you want to enter in. Should be a good time as well. Big shout out to Vajotos and Nuestra Vida for hosting this. It should be a good time. I can't wait to hear more about it. And then again, let's see here. Next up, we have Beat the Creek 2025. This event's going to happen May 2nd through May 4th, Marysville, Kentucky. There is a link for the event itself. This is going to be a big off-road crawler event in Kentucky. Awesome scale stuff. Big shout out to them and everyone involved for making this happen. Beat the Creek's been going on for many, many, many years, and they definitely have their own vibe. So I'm going to try and see if I can get an official flyer for future reference so I can keep sharing with you guys. Beat the Creek Mark your calendar, May 2nd through May 4th in Marysville, Kentucky. If you want more information on this event, the link is in the description of this video. Next up, we're going to have the Valley Lowriders Annual Picnic hosted on August 3rd, Harlon Block Park in Weslaco, Texas. This is a free-for-all event. Make sure you come on out with a good vibe, good attitude, and hang out. They've had an amazing support system year after year. I believe this is going to be their third or fourth year hosting this event. I really look forward to the content being shared with these guys. Year after year, these guys always make it happen, and they come back with a lot of content, and it's just an awesome event for us to support. We love doing it every year, and we look forward to seeing what happens with it. So mark your calendar, August 3rd, Harlon Block Park in Weslaco, Texas. So there you guys go. That's a Texas Showdown type of show. Make sure you guys head on out to that one. Last but certainly not least on my list is I have Ledgestock. Ledgestock 2025 will be going down August 7th, 2025 in Harrisville, New Hampshire. Another big scale event hosted by RC 4-Wheel Drive and all of its folks there as well. I'll try and get an official flyer picture to share with you guys on next week's episode as well, with a little bit more information as we go. Redcat is a sponsor for this event as well, so we look forward to what they bring to the table and maybe potentially get some photos and video content to share with you guys as we get closer and or after the event. So this is another crawler type event. They have their own little vibe, their own little community type of thing that they do. They really kind of bring it in their own way. So if this is kind of your vibe, check it out. Ledgestock 2025, Harrisville, New Hampshire. If that's anywhere near you, definitely an event you're not going to want to miss out. So thank you guys so very much for all of that. I appreciate that very much. Let's see here. Okay, so guys, I appreciate you guys. With that said, that's going to wrap it up here for today. I appreciate all of you guys' amazing support, coming back week after week and hanging out with me, even when, unfortunately, I am in a fritz and I feel like a broken Oscar with not a lot of information to give out today just due to my lack of being here the last couple of days. I appreciate you guys understanding. You guys coming back week after week, even if it's just to have a barbershop talk feel to RC in general, really helps me out. Being someone that suffers from anxiety, social anxiety, and even depression at times, it's kind of hard to always be live like this and not feel some kind of way. But you guys have really allowed me to feel really comfortable within my skin, and being here with you guys week after week really is helped me immensely over the last couple of years. You guys have seen me grow here at Redcat, and also see me shrink in a lot of ways when it comes to my body. But regardless, you guys have given me a platform and an opportunity to share photos and video content within the personal growth that I've been able to do with creating content for you guys, from all of the videos that Redcat now offers on their website to the product videos as well. I love the feedback that you guys give me. I love the support that you guys have for myself, the company, and every single one of you guys in the chat that supports each other, elevating the hobby to the next level where possible. Please, as you guys navigate your lives moving forward and whatever it is that you do and enjoying the hobby with spring now here and everyone going out and about, just remember, no man, woman, or child gets left behind when you guys are on the trail. If you guys are, crawling out there, if someone breaks down, help each other out. Let's make it as enjoyable as we possibly can be. If you guys are out there at lowrider shows, there's no better way to carry yourself than to support everyone around you, making sure that the littles that are in the hobby, that we're paving the way for those that are enjoying it and leaving the bickering at home and allowing them to see a community that is thriving big and strong with smiles and a good time and good attitude. Please keep the rubber side down. Enjoy yourselves to the maximum that you possibly can. And let's make sure that we continue to keep the hobby moving in the right direction with smiles all about. So you guys stay safe. Yeah, stay blessed. I'll see you guys here next week. Same time, same channel, same beard, because apparently it's not the face that you guys want to see. It's the beard, apparently. So you guys stay safe. We'll see you guys. Peace out.